ladies and gentlemen. What's up? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. Yeah. We got the coffee back. Everything's back. We back, baby. We back. Good news. I uploaded my first instrumental today. It took way longer than I had anticipated. I did not expect that to take that long. You have to turn it into a video first before you can upload it, which is crazy. I thought you could just upload the MP3 add a picture as a thumbnail and do it that way, but that is not the case. That is not what happened. So it took me like 45 minutes longer than I should have. So it was just a whole mess of a day. But again, I did it as I promised. I'm going to start uploading videos. It's my hope to keep uploading these every single day. I give myself an hour to do it. It's my hope to give myself about an hour and a half to do it. It's going to sound like shit in the beginning. This first one is just like, it's not great. I mean, it's okay. It's funny. But there's nothing great about it, particularly, especially knowing what I can do and that I can do a hell of a lot better. But the whole process, the whole idea of doing this is putting them out there as quickly as I possibly can, but not just putting them out there just to put them out there to be quick, but to also work on getting better as a producer. And part of that requires some kind of speed through which the process by the process through which I'm doing it. So. Yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and get started here today. I wasn't planning on this taking as long as it was, so I'm just going to open this up to make sure I have another instance of this open, make sure I can see the comments. Again, these videos are going to suck in the beginning. That's just how it works, okay? You don't get good at something overnight, just as much as you don't become the best player on a basketball team or whatever on day one. So the important thing is to stay with it, so that's my hope, is to continue to stay with it, keep working on it so I can get better at it, because that's part of the reason why I'm doing this channel. It's the biggest part of the reason. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. So this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. First part is the practice session, and the second part is the improvisational section. Now, the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels, guitar playing. And we do that by following a basic structure that is subject to change on any particular day, but at the same time, the structure, the composition can change at any day. The structure is going to remain the same. So what I ask people to do is to understand that we're going to do warm-up, scales, chords, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week, and different cover songs, so we can obviously build that foundation. We need to do the second thing, which is me doing improvisational stuff on the channel, me doing improvisational music on the channel. For me to get better as an improvisational musician, I have to practice. So in other words, on the channel, on the live stream, it's just going to be me doing improvisational stuff. You can sit on your throne of judgment and judge me as to whether or not I'm doing good, whether or not I'm doing bad, whether I'm doing terribly, or what have you, so we can get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. It's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to, at some point, check out the videos I have in the playlist section of my channel so that you can play against those backing tracks, record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload yourself to YouTube playing against those backing tracks, and with your permission, after sharing the video with me, allowing me to at least talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and what we can do as a collective to get better. And so basically the third thing is what I did earlier today, is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me creating the best instrumentals and the best songs I can do on it. And obviously, this was just an instrumental today, but I'll be singing and songwriting on these tracks, and I'll be doing them every single day. It's my hope to upload them every single day. So I might just pick one day a week and upload a bunch of songs at one time of the week, but at the same time, what I was going to say is that, so the whole thing is about me creating the best music I can, using my understanding of the guitar fretboard, and understanding of music theory to create the best music I can. I'll be singing and songwriting. I'll be creating synthesizer songs. I'll be creating different guitar parts, solos, things of that nature. 100% of the music I will be putting out in the very beginning will totally suck, but 100% of the music is in an effort for me to get better. So your comments and your critiques, they're all helpful as long as there's constructive criticism behind it, obviously. I prefer that you don't say terrible things about me, you know what I'm saying? But, I can't really stop people from doing what they want to do on the internet, but I hope that you'll be polite, at least, maybe nice about it. You don't want to, I get it. I know it's the internet, so whatever. As long as it doesn't violate community guidelines or YouTube guidelines, I don't really care, nor do I have a say in it. So, I hope that you will come with constructive criticism, hopefully, because, that's what I need. And what was I going to say? So I'll hopefully be uploading that stuff every single day. So 90% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will be for me personally. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I create for other individual artists that I collab with on the internet, or, even around me. But other artists, like music artists, and then I will also be collaborating with, the other 5% will be for me collaborating with other independent filmmakers. Short filmmakers, more precisely. And lastly, I ask people to, because I don't always get the amount of people I need to watch on the channel and the live stream. I always upload and save these videos so that people can see them and go back and play against them. So I have them in the playlist section of my channel called Play Again, or I forget what it's called. Live stream. So you can check out the live stream is the name of the playlist, and you can go in there and you can watch any video that I posted up here. And because I keep all these videos, you can check them out in the replay section. So what I ask people to do is go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because this shows me basically where I've been, where I am, where I'm trying to go, sort of situation. And it helps out because when I see comments, when you comment in real time, or when you comment afterwards, when you comment on the videos after the stream is over, I get to check out those videos, and then I get to see what you've written in those sections of the channel, and I can make changes accordingly. Some of them I can make right away, other ones I cannot. Usually those are the ones that cost money. Now, I ask people like and comment, subscribe to the channel so we can get to the next part, so I don't have to do the next part as much, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, there are two ways you can donate to the channel. One I will post in the chat. The chat section, well, it's already in the description, but if you'd like to, you can donate to my coffee account. You donate as little as €1. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 or €1 to the channel if you'd like to do so. Other way to do so, again, this has nothing to do with the channel, but you can do so through cryptocurrency referral links. I have referral links available in the description of every single video. If you are age eligible and you're regionally eligible, both of which you should be if you're watching this channel, because the channel is age restricted, you can purchase cryptocurrency. And if you spend $50 or more using my referral links, they'll offer you perks and benefits. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off trading fees. And because I've decided to add 15 to 20%, or basically anywhere between $50 and $100 of my total gains this coming year to reinvest back in the platform, that is how it helps out with the channel. Okay, you don't have to do that, but if you want to help out with the channel, that's another indirect way that you can help out. So one way you can donate directly, or you can indirectly donate by getting involved into the cryptocurrency space with using the referral links I have. Lastly, the easiest way to help me out and the freest way to help me out outside of subscribing to my YouTube channel is subscribing to me across all platforms. Guys, I'm available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I do not use my Twitch account at the moment. I've never used it. I have it open because I would like to stream cross-platformationally, but I do not have the computer processing power to do so. It would take too much. And so I've decided to stream on YouTube for the time being, and that's the only channel I'm going to stream on until I'm able to afford a new computer. But I ask people to subscribe to me across all those platforms, because helping grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Helping grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. In case it wasn't clear before, I have a channel on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, in case I did not make that clear. I'm not active on TikTok as much. I am very active on Instagram and Facebook, regardless of the pictures and things that I post on a regular basis. I'm on this regularly, like almost every day, give or take. Yeah, guys, we're gonna get started here today. I'm gonna go ahead and first of all post the coffee link into the channel. If you haven't done so already, I'd really like for you to go ahead and like the videos. It's very helpful to the channel. I've already posted, again, earlier, as I said earlier today, that you can go ahead and check out a new song I posted. So it's not a great one. It's not great at all, but it's gonna get better. So here is a and here is the lick of the week. Here's the lick of the week. This is from Maurizio Mura. Maurizio Mura. If I had to guess, though, I don't know based on his last name. I know somebody's last name is Mura, and they are Brazilian. So I don't know. Either way, this guy is fucking dope. He's a great teacher. He's a phenomenal teacher. So I would recommend anybody, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Happy Monday, y'all. We're going to get started here today. And as I always forget, for some reason, this particular period of my life, I am forgetting everything about the metronomes. So here we go. We're going to get started here today, guys. Shout out to you guys. Again, I've added a video. If you want to check it out, you can. I've uploaded an instrumental, and I hope you'll check it out today. At the very least, just watch it for a few seconds, few minutes, see what you think about it. And if you have any advice on what I can do to get better, I'm all for it. Like I said, I've given myself a restriction. I have 1 hour. I will post later my restrictions. So it's basically 1 hour, and basically all I've given myself is 1 hour and to put together a song. And in that 1 hour, I have to write, compose, mix, and master the song, as well as it will be in the key or a mode of the key that we're working on in that particular week on the live stream. So it would behoove oneself to watch the live stream if you want to see us get better. But we're going to work on this right now, y'all. Let's get right to it. We're going to work on the alternate spider picking pattern, staying in the same position at 90 beats per minute, and trying not to muffin top or Quasimodo. Closing our eyes so we can work better on not looking at a fretboard. I was going to say that was one of the cleaner ones that I've ever done, and then I managed to fuck that up. My bad. Oh yeah, 3 things about the channel already. First, number 1, I do curse on the channel. If cursing is an actual obstacle for you, and a lot of the people that I will suggest as well, there's a lot of musicians and a lot of whether classical musicians or not, curse like sailors. If that's an actual obstacle for you, this may not be the channel for you. And it hurts me to say the most because of the fact that I need as many subscribers as I possibly can get. I got another subscriber yesterday, which shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. That puts me 3 away from 100. Hopefully we'll get that today. Shout out to you guys. So yeah, so I do curse on this channel. I hope that that's not an obstacle for you, but I would rather you know up front and in the beginning so that there's no like hiding or doing whatever. So, number 2, I do not take requests on this channel. Now, I don't sit here and play cover songs. I don't have any problems with channels that do that. I just don't. We're trying to grow as guitar players, and from what most of the experts will tell you on guitar or on any instrument, learning cover songs isn't the best way to get better at your instrument, and so that doesn't help out. But I have talked about making a list and having people pick from that list on days where I'm working on doing what do you call that? Not instrumentals, but I'm doing improvisational stuff, and that does help out. So people will be able to pick from the instrumental tracks that they want to play from, and they will donate based on which ones are like progressively, which ones get harder. I don't think it'll be anything higher than $5, but you can donate, and that way will be really, really helpful. As well as, what was the last thing I was going to say? Yeah, so that I've talked about that. That's a really good idea because that does help me out as an improvisational guitarist to play against other backing tracks. That helps me get better. That's different. Lastly, the easiest thing is I was going to tell people is if you have comments or questions about anything that I'm doing, understand that if you type it into the chat, I'm not going to be able to get to those questions until the very end, which is why I recommend people, if you're going to write them in the chat, understand that, or just, Instagram me or Facebook me or whatever medium is easier for you guys. Just let me know on those mediums outside of the chat or outside of the live stream. Guys, we're going to work on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 190 beats per minute with our eyes closed, okay? alternate spider picking pattern, but this time we're going to go from the 1st to the 16th fret. Okay, same concept. We're going to try not to mop the top. We're going to try to get this done as effectively as possible. Let's pay attention here. To the chromatic tapping for the 1st to the 16th fret. I'm going to turn up the volume here, guys, so I don't blow people's eardrums out they face holes. All right, 190 beats per minute. I'm going to turn down the volume on this so we can get right into the, we're going to work on the alternate, the selective picking exercises at 130, 140, and 150 beats per minute, guys. I don't know why I went to 138. Let's go 130, 140, 160 beats, 140, 150 beats per minute. Stop giving myself a mental pat on the back right before I finish these exercises, because in my head I was thinking to myself, this sounds pretty good, and then I fucked up the end. That's how that happens. Unbelievable. Anyway, 140, same exercise. If you have any questions about this exercise, please feel free to ask me. It's really, really easy to explain, but you know. Went better. That's weird that happens to me sometimes. Like, I'll do them terribly at a slower tempo, and then at a faster tempo, I'll somehow get it right. It's weird to me. But I guess we all have a sweet spot. You know what I mean? I don't mean that candy-wise. I mean, like, in baseball, like, it's a sweet spot, like this best part to hit it on the bat. So. 50. I had to run through that a few more times because I had the time to do it, and I just wanted to make sure that I was going to get it right. Oh yeah, like when you get it right, it's good. It's good. It's real good. 150 minutes. What are we doing now? Now we're going to the scales. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. We're getting right after it. We're going to the E major scale. We're doing E major and F major scales again today. E major, F major scale, followed by the E minor and F minor pentatonic scales. We're not going to nada. Okay, we're going to stay right at 190 beats per minute and then do those immediately afterwards. We're going to start with the E major scale. We're going to keep our eyes closed so that we're not looking down at our fretboards. I don't know what this is. What is happening? Let's get right to it, guys. E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Again, this isn't a competition, all right? It's not me against you. It's us against ourselves yesterday. We're trying to do better today than what we were doing yesterday. So, again, let's go. Let me just make sure I have this right. No, that's the pentatonic scale. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah, sixth position. Seventh position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position, or the octave position, of the E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. That a few more times than what I thought I was going to have to do because of the fact that I was not, I didn't get it right, and I had the time to get it right. And sometimes on the live stream, I'm going to have the time to get it right. And if I do have the time to get it right, I'm going to do it. If I don't, then I have to save it for later and work on it later. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that I get it done on the live stream either way. 100 beats per minute, y'all. 190 beats per minute. F major scale, y'all. Happy Monday. If you haven't done so already, guys, I would absolutely love it if you took the time. The second it took to like the videos, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's helpful, it is free, and it helps me grow the channel. Okay? F major scale, first position. Let's go. Second position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, sixth position, my bad, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, my bad. Finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the F major scale. The octave position of the F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, guys, we're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scales. We're not going to Unanda. We're going to keep the same tempo. We're going to keep going. Again, if you cannot do it at 190 beats per minute, do not fret. It's a guitar reference. Do not get upset. Just take down the tempo. We're not in competition with one another. And if you, I don't know how you'd be in a guitar competition with another person. I don't know. Maybe speed drill, maybe. But outside of that, I'm not in this to beat you or do whatever. I'm trying to get better. And the only way to get better is to hold yourself accountable at the tempo at which you can play it. So if you guys take the tempo down, guys. Let's get right to it. Starting with the E minor pentatonic scale in the first position. Let's go. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. third position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Get right to the F minor pentatonic scales. Before we do we'll go right to the diminished and augmented chords, guys. That's what we're doing today, which is awesome for me. Let's go right to the F minor pentatonic scale, starting in first position. Let's go. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. See, every once in a while it stops. So it's crazy about this. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. the 6th position of the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Yow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the find the note. I can hit the pause button on this because we don't need the metronome for this section. Find the note. We did F yesterday, which means do E today. We're doing the plus 12, minus 12 method. This method was suggested by Joe Satriani, very famous guitar player. If you don't know him, look him up. He is an incredible guitar player. Conservatory guy. Again, as I've said before, and I will say it again, it's a plus 12, minus 12 method, which means this only works on every individual and particular string, meaning that you can apply this method to different strings, but you have to understand the position is going to be different because the strings are tuned differently, okay, except for the bottom and the top string. So plus 12, minus 12, if you know the note below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number, and you get it above the 12th fret, or at the 12th fret in this particular case. And if you know its position above the 12th fret or at the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number and you get to the position below the 12th fret. Okay? So on the E string, because it is on the E string and we're playing the E note today, it is played open, open, and 12. So you add 12 to 0 because we consider the open note 0. You add 12 to that number, you get its 12th position and on the 12th fret. Subtract 12 from 12, you get 0, which is the open note. So on the bottom E string, we're at open 12, which on the top E note, we're at open 12 as well. So we're going back to the bottom E string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which I believe puts us at 7 and 19. You get 12 to 7, you get 19. You subtract 12 from 19, you get 7, guys. It's that simple. There's not a lot of teachable stuff right here. Not a lot of coachable stuff, because that's what it is. Now back to the open and 12th fret. Now back to open to 12 on the bottom E string. I've messed that up. We're going to open 12 string, then we're going to go to the B string, which I believe puts us at 5 and 17. Sure does. So we're back to open 12 on the high string. And back to open and 12 on the low E string, which puts us back to 7 and 18 on the low E string, or on the A string, my bad. Then we're going to 2 and 14 on the D string. Now back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Now back to open and 12 on the E string. Now back to open and 12 on the top E string, which puts us back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we'll go to the G string. I want to say we're at 9 and 21. 9 and 21 on the G string. That puts us back to 2 and 14 on the D string. Frets 2 and 14 on the D string. Then we go to the 7 and 19 on the A string. Go back to the open and 12 on the low E string. And then we finish up the way that I really like to finish up, which is pretty easy. Which is hard to do at the bottom part when you're playing against the nut, which is technically this part of the guitar is called the nut. Okay, I didn't make this up. It's not a weird term. It happens. They're weird terms. I remember in orchestra. Well, I'm not even gonna say this one. I'm not even gonna say this one because I'm not trying to get canceled for something ridiculous. It's not even ridiculous. It's just, you know, it's funny now, and we thought it was funny in high school too. You know. But that is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Guys, we're going right into, now that we finished that up, we are doing the chords. Sorry, had a brain fart. I have a lot of those. It's called brain fatigue, because I'm not going to say that either. All right, let's go right to these, guys. We're doing the, not much. All right, too much shit on my desk. fun game called I've Got to Clean My Apartment because it is a shitbox. Shout out to shitboxes everywhere. Let's start with these. Let's start with these diminished chords. We're doing diminished and augmented chords today because we spent all weekend doing what? The 7th chords. Because why? Because I promised I would do that. Now I'm going to take it easy on a Monday today. A little bit easier for me on a Monday in the sense that we're still doing the chords, but I'm doing the augmented and diminished chords as opposed to the major minor chords. They're both pretty easy, but the E diminished chords and the F diminished chords I can do with my eyes closed. Well, mostly. This first one is going to be a little bit harder because it's 3 strings, so it's like 2. This was harder. Did it with my eyes closed, but that was hard. But just because something's hard does not give us an excuse not to do it, guys. So we're going to do these inside chords that are also going to be hard because I don't get to keep the same shape, which is the problem I have with shutting my eyes. Keeping the same shape is really hard. Why is this one's really hard. So right here. More time, okay? Rhythm chords. Sound like this, right? Sure, if I can get these right. bottom 4 string chords. That's not like this, right? Sure. Time. Let's go right into the augmented chords, which are awesome because they sound something like this. And these are harder because these are near the nut, and that makes it harder because I have to memorize these ones because I cannot remember them. Not memorize them. What's the word I was going to say? The fingering, the way that which they are fretted is difficult, just because they're closer to the nut. So I realize I said a plethora of things there that are definitely going to get me like clipped. Hopefully not, but don't clip those. That's not all the terms that I've used in this platform are terms that people use regularly. I just try not to use them on the platform because I know how the internet works. I have a general idea about the internet works. Bottom 4 string chords that are awesome. The inside chords, rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords are all the same. It's going to be similar in this next one, basically because the inside chords sound like this. You bar off the G and the B string, and you have this shape. When you have the rhythm chords, you just add your index finger. And when you play the bottom 4 string chords, you're just going to lift up that index finger, and instead of barring off the G and the B, you're just going to play the G string. So it's going to sound like this. So this is basically what it's going to sound like for the inside chords. It's going to be. To the bottom, the rhythm chords. Let's go. Bottom 4 string chords. Let's go. Now we get right into the F major and F minor chords, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for showing up today and being a part of this channel. It is very helpful. Everything you guys do has been awesome. Even here on a Monday, guys. That's crazy to me that you guys are here on a Monday. I mean, it's just been excellent. Excellent. You know, applauding people all around. Shout out you guys for being awesome. Here are the F diminished and F augmented chords. I'm going to show you the back part of the augmented chords, even though they're practically identical, just so that you can see them. They're at the top right now, okay? And we're going to finish up with these diminished chords right here, these diminishing chords. I'm going to try to do these again with my eyes closed, which makes it very hard because these first ones are very close to what is called the nut. Okay? In terms it did not make up. Although, what do you think? One more time. Let's go right into these bottom 4 string chords, the inside chords. It sounds like something like this right here. But rhythm chords sound like something like this right here. Okay, I think so. If I can figure out how to do these. Right into the, let me see. Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords that sound like this right here. Time ago. F augmented chords. Let's go right into the inside chords, guys. And the inside chords are very simple, okay? I've said it before, that this is the shape, okay? The difference between the inside, the rhythm chords, and bottom four string chords is this. Your inside chords sound like this. Rhythm chords, you're just going to add that pinky, so it's going to sound like this. Bottom four string chords, you're just going to lift up that index finger and play this. Okay, so that's simple. So we're right here. Bottom four string rhythm chords. Let's go. Bottom four string chords, guys. You're just going to lift up that index finger. It's going to sound the exact same as if you're not going to play the B string. So it's going to sound like... Guys, we're going to get right into the lick of the week. I've already posted it. If you haven't seen it already, you can check it out. It's in the description, or the chat, I should say. If you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you went ahead and liked the video. I did post an instrumental today, finally. Yeah. I'm going to try to post one again tomorrow. I know tomorrow is a very tough day for me, so I'm not just going to be able to promise that. And I know tomorrow is one of those days where I'm going to have to make sure that I'm able to do so. Well, I'm able to get on the live stream at least for 30 minutes to practice. So we'll see. We'll see. I know tomorrow's a tough day for me, so we'll see in the morning what happens. I have a long-ass day tomorrow, so we'll see. Fingers crossed, okay? No promises, but I will promise that I will be here on the live stream for sure. Whether or not I post an instrumental tomorrow will be up to what happens. So let's get right into the backing, or not backing track, the lick of the week. Okay, so this is what it sounds like in the beginning. So we should know the first four measures, I think. is. So that's where we are. So I'm gonna try this one more time. So then we got to get right into the backing to the OD Polyphia riff. That is all the time I'm going to have to work on that today. I'm going to have to get right into this backing track right. Cha. I wonder if I have to click on this. Well, no, because I don't play it. I don't want that. I don't want it, no. 180 beats per minute. 100 beats per minute. I don't know, it's 180. Let's see if we can get this right a few more times today than we did yesterday. We're going to go back to that. Shit. Shit. There we go. One more time, let's go. We could have ended that perfectly, but it just did not happen today, and I've got to continue to move along. Move along, move along. That's a song from the All American Rejects. If you don't know, then you know. Now we're in the, oh shit. Oh, that's a quick fix. Let's go to the, right here. I fucked that up because I accidentally loaded a D major song, and we are not in D major, okay? And I like to do this beforehand because it takes up a few seconds of my time, because now YouTube does this thing where it likes to play 15 commercials. So I try to watch commercials beforehand so it doesn't waste time while I'm on the channel, okay? That's what's happening. So we have that loaded. We're going to start with the E major track. We're going to do that. We're going to work, okay? We're trying not to look at this. Again, the chords are E major, B major, F sharp minor, and then A. That's the chord progression. ended okay. It sounded like shit, but it ended okay. Sometimes we're gonna have days like that. Today and yesterday were not my greatest days for improvisational music. I don't know why. I got to keep working on it, keep pushing forward. I want you guys to see the process, though. That's part of the thing, is that I kind of want people to see like what it takes to get to that next level, which is why some of the reason why I do what I do. Like the shit that you're gonna hear, it's gonna sound like shit. It's gonna sound like shit more often than not. But I want people to see the process, because I want people to understand that what you see on the internet, a lot of these guys, 90% of them, 90, probably 98% of them are not virtuosos. Okay, virtuoso is a very, very specific class of person who's able to hear things and learn things. Like you see 5, 10-year-olds, 13-year-old, 14-year-old kids who are just killing it. You see them on the internet all the time. They're just fucking killing it at their instruments. But we're not all like that. And just because you're not a virtuoso doesn't mean you can't be respected within your own right. And not all virtuosos are the most popular players anyway. 9 times out of 10, 100, almost 100 times out of 10, literally. That's how small a fraction is. Virtuoso level players, guitar players, or musicians in general, are not the ones that people look to. Okay, you can be great at something and still nobody looks at you. You know what I mean? So, and then there's a lot of mediocre players, real mediocre players, who are getting the spotlight playing power chords, and you're sitting there saying to yourself, what the hell? That's what it is, guys. That's the game. Be your own person. Understand that. Understand that there's a process to all of this. And let's get to it. These chords are F major, D minor, B flat, and C. which is cool because I don't always get to figure things out with my big, juicy, beefy brains because I always forget or I don't do, I don't know. My brain just doesn't make the neuronal connections that it needs to make. But fortunately for me, that worked out in my favor. So I figured out, well, not figured out. It was obvious for anybody who has a brain, but my brain doesn't work properly sometimes. So F here, D here, B flat here, C here. I didn't even have to move. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to move up the fretboard, trying to do cool things, and it's like, I gotta stay in my range, gotta stay in your lane. But sometimes it's cool, it's important to try different things, okay? That is an example of how we try different things and we try to get better at doing those things by just trying to get better, okay? And sometimes it's just gonna happen, sometimes it's not. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I'd love you to go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I wanna say thank you for you guys. For those of you who were able to be here today, for those of you who weren't able to be here today, you can always check these out in the replay section of my channel, guys. I'm going to get skedaddle, as Scoochie Boochie would say, born of the volcano. And yeah, I hope that you guys will continue to help me support the channel. I posted a video today of a song that I wrote earlier today, an instrumental track, and I hope that you'll check it out. At least tell me if I'm doing good or if I'm doing bad. The songs that I will be putting out, the instrumentals I'll be putting out every single day, will be songs that will take me an hour to put together. Maximum. That is my limit. It will be based off of the scales that I've done that week, and those are the only restrictions I have so far. It is my hope that I will also be able, once a week, I will post a cover song, an instrumental track that I can use as a template to help me write different songs over the course of that particular week. And then every week kind of change that and keep that structure so I'll have a basic structure of a song to look forward to look at, and that way it will help me advance in that 1 hour period of time that I have. That's my goal. So maybe on a Saturday, I will work on that song. I will try to post an instrumental version of that song after understanding the song, how it's supposed to be put together. And that's what it's going to look like, guys. Again, I'm not going to go over my spiel here at the end. I'm just going to ask you to go ahead and check out the referral links, the cryptocurrency referral links. Ask you to check out my Ko-fi account, ko-fi.com. Maybe donate to that. Or just like, comment, and subscribe to my videos on my YouTube account. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, even though I'm not active on Twitch at the moment. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Monday, y'all. I don't know why I didn't post this. I'm just going to post this up here just to pin the comment. Guys, I wanted to say before I go real quick, I'm going to continue to try to do this, guys. I'm going to build this thing, okay? I'm going to need you guys' help to do so because nobody gets anywhere, especially on the internet, without the help of other people. As the Beatles say, a little help from their friends. So I hope that you guys will continue to help me out with these videos by just watching, even just liking and commenting on the videos is helpful enough. Hopefully you'll donate to the channel, and hopefully you will decide for yourself that my channel is worth donating to. Okay? With that being said, guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay,